Are you guys ready? Like, are you actually ready for what is hopefully going to be the final set of terrible red picks on FIFA 21? Good morning, everyone. Hello, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Finger points to the sky for Rewards Day. Now, it's not a normal Rewards Day because I'm not opening the packs. I'm just opening the red picks today. You guys know that. We've talked about this for a few days because we're going to save a few packs that we've earned from Weekend League and Rivals for Team of the Season tomorrow night. You know, that'll be Community Tots and EFL by the looks of the splash screen. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully there'll be some absolutely ridiculous players that we can maybe hopefully pack. That's the aim. But yeah, today we're going to go ahead and do red player picks to start things off because I know you guys are going to want to see those. And then we'll move into a club tour, some SBC chatter and all of that good stuff, you know, like TOTS preparation. You can see where we're at in the club. Do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up button. 4,000 likes is your target. Go ahead and smash 4,000 likes. That's 2,000 likes per red pick, all right? Go ahead and do that. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. So, let's just move on into the red pick side of things, I think. You know, you guys know what the team is looking like for the weekend. I don't think there's anyone in the team of the week that would affect this squad. So really, if there's going to be any changes for the weekend league, it's most likely going to be if we're able to pack a TOTS, you know, like tomorrow night or whatever. So yeah, other than that, it's probably going to stay like this, which is fun. You know, we've only just made this team, haven't we? So let's go ahead, claim our Rivals rewards, but not open them. So I actually got rank 2 this week, which is going to be 4 rare mega packs. I figured just, you know, whatever. I don't care whether it's 4 rare megas or 2 rare megas and 2 megas. Like, you know, we played a couple of games with the new team and we got into rank 2. Good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and claim that. I'm going to take untradeable because I just want as many packs as possible for Team of the Season. Yes, it'll be amazing to pack some tradable TOTS. That would be the goal eventually, to start getting our coin balance back up again. But just to pack blues is kind of like my main aim for TOTS. And, you know, packing blues equals good fodder equals me completing SBCs, which is what we love to do on this series. So, FUT Champs, we got Gold 3 OP. It was not easy. I had a terrible weekend. Just keeps getting tougher and tougher. Now, whether or not that continues with Team of the Season, red player picks, all of that good stuff, hopefully that gets like confirmed. I'm pretty sure someone showed that the FUT Champions logo, the one you see sort of like bottom right corner below me, is what was on like a splash screen for the TOT stuff yesterday. So I think that pretty much confirms that we should be getting red player picks from Weekend League from Team of the Season, which is great stuff. It makes it worthwhile. So 30k, 2 mega packs, rare players pack, and 2 red player picks. Let's get stuck into those because it's hopefully going to be the final time. The final time you're going to see me getting trash red picks this year, because from next week it should be all good. Should be amazing. Should be lots of high rated, awesome red picks. All right, let's go for player pick number 1. Smash a like, little extra slice of thumbs up. I mean, a big slice of thumbs up, but then a little extra slice of luck. That's what we're going for. And then in 3, 2, 1, welcome to the club, Thibaut Courtois. Oh, man, I am not going to miss this. Please, 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 never give me anything this low rated again. 83, is it Simon Kier? 6'3", low height. He's got 66 pace. Am I ever going to use him in anything other than an SBC? Absolutely not. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take him. I mean, there is an argument that I could put him in the same squad as Daniel Vass and Laudrup, both, you know, all being Danish, but it's probably not going to happen since that did not go quite so well for us last week, did it? All right, red player pick, numero dos, 2, de. Many languages, I know. Let's go for it. Christian Eriksen, maybe? Another Dane? Come on. What are we going to get? It's terrible. We get Trimmel again. We get a 77 rated Johnson, who that's not what it should be about ever, you know. And then an 84 rated Lucas Paqueta, who actually, like, stats-wise doesn't look that bad. 4-star skills, only a 2-star weak foot. But yeah, not a bad card. When you look at the dribbling, oh, his agility and balance really let him down. You see 89 dribbling, you kind of get excited. But no, it's the composure, ball control, and dribbling stats themselves which are giving him anything right there. But yeah, I mean, not a bad card, but 100% going in an SBC. He's Brazilian from the French league, and he plays for Lyon. So if we're going to really start getting like ripping the band-aid off levels of throwing fodder away in SBCs during TOTS, I could link him to Marquinhos, to what's his name, Aouar, players like that, you know, that we just don't seem to really use anymore. So we'll take Lucas Paqueta. So there are our red picks for today. Hopefully that's the last time you see such low rated. I want to start getting amazing TOTS ones going forwards, and I especially look forward to like Prem TOTS, Serie A TOTS this year, just because we've got Ronaldo and all of the crazy players alongside him. Serie A might be the one for me this year. Who knows? But yes, we have 10 packs in the store. All right, not going to open them, but this is what we've got going for tomorrow night. I might open these depending if I see some good players in the community TOTS, which are, you know, from these leagues, then I'll probably just go ahead and get these open just for the chance of getting them, because I'm terrible at saving packs for, like, you know, Bundesliga and La Liga TOTS. That might be like 4 weeks away. So I can't save one pack for that long. It's just not in my nature. Like I said, when your luck's in, it's in. But we'll save these ones for when blues are actually there. So 10 packs to open at some point, and we're up to 45k, which is good. Right, time to go through the club, all right, and have a little look. So you guys know the starting 11 squad that we've got is this right here. But I've gone ahead and I've built just basically just a couple of squads and just put some players on the bench to show you basically where the club is at right now. So for those of you wondering, the silver team I use during like squad battles objectives is pretty much this at the moment. I put together whatever I can, and I make sure I have a couple of silver team of the weeks in there, because you normally need like 10 goals with those. So I think if I look at this guy's goal to game ratio, yeah, 25 games, 98 goals for Che Adams. What about Vidra? I play him a little bit further back now, yeah. And then do I bring anyone on? No, I don't. All right, so it's Che Adams that scores. I think Stoppelkamp gets quite a few as well. But yeah, I mainly go through this guy up front because he's got actually a really good shot for a silver. So that's what I use for silver stuff. It's not got enough chem, but it will do. And then in terms of Team Red, we got up to, and if I put this week's reds in it as well, come on, where are they? There they are. We'll put Paqueta and Kier in there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red players. 10 if you count Waman, which I guess maybe at this point we can. We've got 10. So, in all honesty, hopefully we should be packing such high-rated reds in the next few weeks that these guys actually won't go into an 86 plus, just because we won't have enough reds. But what we can do is now start using the 84s here in just random SBCs where they'll help out for rating, and I'm fine with that. So, yeah, I'm not saying that we definitely won't do the 86 plus again. Next week we might turn around and get some terrible tots in reds, and then I'll have enough to put these guys into an 86 plus. But what I am saying is that it's highly unlikely. So those are the reds that I've accumulated that haven't gone into SBCs just yet. It's time to look through what we've got from like the main leagues, so you can see where we're at for tots. So if I start with Prem, we don't have much. These are basically all of the cards I have from the Prem, which pretty much means if we're gonna, you know, like Prem Tots is always my favorite. It's always my favorite Tots. It's the main league from my country, and I want to try and get those good players. So the only way that the squad brings those players into the starting 11, I guess, is kind of if, like, yes, I find Curtis Jones incredibly usable, and I think Adama is still probably quite usable as well, just because he's OP. But everyone else, Bergwijn kind of is as well. But if we can get Curtis Jones in the squad and we pack, like, I don't know, let's say there's a Tots, Wan-Bissaka or Luke Shaw or, you know, someone like that, and we can get some strong link triangles going with a few players, then that's when our team will add some Premier League flavour into it. But other than that, I don't know. You know, maybe there's a good Prem Tots SBC, an objective. We can grind out that, get a few players in the squad, and that will be the way that we get some Prem into the team. But other than that, they might just be on the subs bench, perhaps, if we get anyone good. Now, moving down to Bundesliga, I think this is even worse. I think we've only got, realistically, at this stage of the game, these two. Bender and Mbabu. That nobody else is getting into the squad, let's face it. So these two are still perfectly usable, very, very good cards on the game, but I wouldn't even use Mukiele at this point. I think I need to start putting players like that into SBCs just because they shouldn't matter anymore. Unless, like, you need certain league players for objectives, and at that point we need to make sure we keep some of them, I guess. La Liga's like okay-ish, because yes, we've got quite a few players. I think the only two that I would realistically use at this point are Hermoso and Acuna. Yeah, João Felix has still got it. Cucurella is still all right, but I just think we're gonna, the stats from next week are just gonna go up so high that these guys are going to be considered completely unusable. And let's face it, the last time I used João Felix was a long old time ago. So he's had a good run in the club, over 250 games for the club. And I really, really loved him at the time. He was like my main striker for such a long time. Would I put him into an SBC? He'd be the last one to go out of this lot. I'd put Vass in straight away just because I know he's high rated. I'd put Cucurella in. I would put Ansu Fati in at this stage because I don't know how many games he's played. 105. He didn't really do too much for the club. Nice at the start, and he was pretty cheap for what he was. But yeah, and then I would get rid of Iñaki Williams as well. Only 95 games played for him. He was really good at the start of the game, though, wasn't he? So that's La Liga. What haven't we done yet? Serie A? Oh, Ligue 1. I don't think I got much at all. I got like Mbappe and stuff. These guys, genuinely, I think I have to throw in SBCs. Never going to use them, am I? Let's face it. I think there's better versions of Memphis now. And Marquinhos, there's a better version in a Team of the Year nominee, I think. And then, like, Aouar, there's a foot birthday. Kazawa, yeah, because he's an SBC, maybe we would have to keep that. But I would just imagine, like, considering we've got these two players, that there would probably be some kind of French or PSG left back or right back from Tots that would be good, you know, great stats, and it's going to help the links to when I pack like Tots Mbappe or Tots Neymar, you know. Please, I just want that to happen. That'd be amazing. And then Serie A is probably the strongest one out of the lot for us. We have a good set of midfielders and attackers, really. I mean, really attackers, you know, these four. Ronaldo, Dybala, El Shaarawy, Palacio. I think they're going to be pretty usable end game. I just think that they're that good. Yes, there's going to come players where you get like the stats of Palacio, but then the shooting and passing are also in the 90s. At that point, it doesn't make a player like this not usable. It just makes them less desirable. Ronaldo, obviously, fully end game. And the only way he comes out of the team is if there's some sort of like Tots Ronaldo in red that I get, or something that he's higher rated, but I can't see that happening. Dybala, yeah, great. Look at the stats. He'll be good all game. Vidal, again, amazing all game. What we will get with him, though, is he'll seem expensive now, because you will get so many Club 80 midfielders, probably even Club 90 midfielders, which cost nowhere near what the SBC for Vidal cost. And at that point, you do think that this is quite expensive, but he did get the boost in skill moves. This is a quality card. In the best possible situation, there's a couple of Inter Milan Tots players, and I can get them either in red or in packs or whatever, or even buy them off the market, and we can link them to this guy. That would be the dream, because he's great in midfield. I really, really like him. And yeah, I mean, like Dalot, Duncan, they can go in SBCs at this point. I've never really even used either of them. And then I think I put like a Eredivisie side in there, because we actually do have, this is some of the strongest players we've got in the squad. Neres and Kleiber, I don't think they're going anywhere off my bench anytime soon. They're quality. Leroy Fer was good for a few games. Robin was good for quite a while, over 200 games for him. But yeah, I mean, like Senesi, Boadu, Gravenberch. I mean, Gravenberch is not even worth putting into an SBC because he's an 82. and I do have good memories of him. So I think I'll be keeping him. But Boadu turned out to not be very good for me, unfortunately. Senesi was all right, but you know, this 80 pace is considered low nowadays, which is crazy, isn't it? But yeah, that's that. And then the final thing I wanted to do for you guys in today's episode is I put a squad together called SBC, and it's empty. And what I need to do is go through the players I have in my club and let you know what I would consider to put into SBCs during TOTS, right? And this is fully ripping the band-aid off kind of stuff. I think if the right SBC came out, Puyol would go. And that would be if we're totally covered for the rest of the game with a really amazing centre-back, all right? So don't get it twisted. I'm not going to put him in for a community TOTS. Laudrup definitely could go. Van der Sar, probably not, just because he'll get chemistry to everyone. So I fully rate him. Down to the next page, you have to question whether or not you can stick Mbappe into an SBC. If you get a better version of him, yeah, maybe. Or if there's an insane SBC that you just have to do, then I would let go of him. But for now, nah, he stays. Bergwijn, I would get rid of. Weirdly enough, considering I don't even know how much he costs, but I'd get rid of him. Even Robin, I think, at this point, I just don't see myself using. So, they're gone. Daniel Vass, goodbye, my friend. El Shaarawy, Jones, Acuna, Neres, Vidal, they stay. They go absolutely nowhere. So does Bender. Palacio stays. Depay goes. Felix even goes. Marquinhos goes. Tavernier no, it absolutely goes nowhere, all right? No shot does he go anywhere. At all. For any reason. Unless he gets a TOTS. And I can get that one. Cucurella goes. Fer goes. These players weren't that much in SBCs when I did them. Hermoso, yeah, I would get rid of him if, again, like, probably in the same SBC as Puyol if I knew my defense was covered. He's good, though. Ansu Fati, yeah, you can go. Aouar can go. Kleiber's not going anywhere ever. I tell you that right now. Kazawa, I think I'd probably just keep just in case, but he could potentially go. Kent's not going anywhere. Martins, you can go because I've got you for fodder anyway. And now we're on to loans. So on to the next page. Jota, I mean, yeah, we're getting to the point where like 85s, it's kind of pointless to get rid of them. But yes, I would get rid of this card. Yes, I would get rid of this card. And this card. And this card. And this card. Seedorf, I don't think is going anywhere. Unless there's an icon SBC that requires an icon, like to unlock Ronaldinho or something, then yeah, I'd consider it. But he's been such an amazing servant to the club. 584 games. I think he's the most capped player in my team. So I think he should deserve to stay. And then these guys, I wouldn't even think twice really about getting rid of them now. I know they're special cards, but I'm never using them. So I would get rid of them as opposed to spending 4k on an 84, I think. These guys definitely. Yeah, and then you're just down to fodder, aren't you? So we've nearly completed an entire squad of players that I would be willing to get rid of if the right SBC came around. Okay? So that is, you have to put that little asterisk on that, because I'm not just going to go ahead and throw away Robin, Bergwijn and Puyol into a guaranteed community TOTS pack. It's not going to happen. But, you know, some of these players might go into a pack like that. Dallo, Thiago Silva, Martin. You know, I'm thinking of getting rid of this Martins in the 83 times 10 pack. I need to make sure that we can go ahead and get that done as well. How long's that got left? Oh, we're coming to the end of the video here, boys, anyway. So 83 times 10 expires tomorrow night. All right, so yeah, Friday night, 6 p.m. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the episode. Let's go back to the main squad so you can see what we're using for the weekend league. But hopefully that gives you guys a really good idea of where we're at in terms of the account. Because some of you are like always, hey, last year, I can't believe you've said you've got no fodder and all of a sudden you've whipped an 87 rated squad out of your behind. So yeah, I mean, it's because I end up throwing away some of these fodder players. But this is this squad right here is what we're planning to go into the weekend league with. And you know what? I think we're going to do all right. Hope so anyway. Yeah, thanks for watching today. I know it's a bit of a weird one, and the only packs we opened were the 2 red player picks. But a lot of you actually requested it. Someone requested it in the comment section. I think New York Jake requested it in the comment section, and then everyone was like thumbsing it up. So seemed like a good idea that we do a little bit of a club tour. Anyway, guys, have a great one. Do me a favor and smash the thumbs up. 4,000 likes is your target. And of course, subscribe to the channel. You can click that little button down below. And also down below, you'll find my Twitter and Instagram. Go follow them. We've gained loads of new Twitter followers recently. We're at 115k now, which is awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. I will catch you tomorrow with another episode. Peace.